Hello, today I'm going to show you how to navigate around the pathway course, how to go through the content and how to download, complete and upload some of the assessments. Some of it is a little bit tricky, so I recommend you have a look through the video and read the system guide, which I'll point out along the way. So where I am at the moment, I've just logged in. This is me, so it says welcome Guy student, that's me. And from here, the first place to go is to go up to my courses here at the top. Just hover over it, don't click on it. Then it'll show you the courses you're currently enrolled for. So today I'm going to be going through the Your Pathway to the Diploma of Community Services work, and you click on that one. It will then take you through to the diploma course. So it tells you, yeah, your pathway to the diploma course. So the first bit you're looking at is just a little bit of information you can have a read through. The important information, as it's pointed out, is important. The basic summary is that you must be doing your own work. So the quickest way to summarize that is don't copy and paste of websites. You can use a lot of research, but we encourage you to do that, obviously, to build your knowledge. However, you must, anything you get from the website, you must reference and you must use in your own words. So let's have a look at the course. So, say welcome, say hello. If you move your mouse over to the right and scroll down, or use the scroll, if you've got a scroll bar on your mouse, you can scroll down to the bottom part where all the action happens. So a few things that are handy here. To start your course, you go through and start the course. Just before that, we'll look at a few interesting spots on the side. The system guide is a little how-to in written form if you're more of a reader. And what happens is anything you download will pop up on your bar at the bottom. You'll be seeing a lot of this as we go. So it's downloaded. You see this little PDF, which is that Acrobat style picture. You click on that one and it'll open. In 3, 2, there it is. And you can actually read through that at your leisure. It's got a few pictures to show you, a little step-by-step guide on how to use the site. So it tells you what all the little icons mean, and tells you how to go through it. So you can read through that one as well. That's also quite handy to have a look at later on. So I'll close that for the moment and I'll go back to the course. Another spot is the forum, which is the second one here. So if you click on that one, it will then take you to any announcements or news we have. So at the moment we have Adriana, which is my colleague, has given you a little welcome, so you can click on that one. And it's good for you to have a little read. It will tell you a little bit about the team, a little bit about why you're doing the pathway. So that's give you a little bit of idea of why you need to know how to work in the sector and work with co-workers of diverse backgrounds and so on. Also, spend some time to look at the forum golden rules, this bit over here. It's a guide to conversing. When you speak to people online, you tend to be speaking to people you may not have met in person, so etiquette is very, very important, not only in the course but online in general. So a good little read there as well that I recommend to have a look at. And we've got our contact details over here, so that's pretty useful read as well. Now once you finish that, you go back to the right, scroll up to the top, and whenever you're finished with a section, there's two ways you can get back to the start of the course. You can either follow what's known as breadcrumbs, so that's this bit up top here, which are all the different links to the different parts of a website, so you can kind of go back step by step. So for example, if you go to Your Pathway, you can click on that one and it'll take you to the main page again. Or if you scroll down, let's say I'm back there again, the other option is you can go to My Courses and you can go to Your Pathway again. Those are two good ways. I'll show you later on why it's not such a good idea good idea to use the forward and back arrows on your browser. Normally with the internet that's fine, but sometimes when you're working on our website you need to save information, and if you use the back arrow it won't save your work. So get into the habit of saving your work and then navigate using the breadcrumb or the kind of my courses and main page. Right, so that's the site information. Let's get into the course. So you scroll down, you go to enter the course, and it'll take you through to the start of the course. So it's a different picture. Everyone's happy still, obviously. Excited to be in the course. These guys are. So if you scroll down a little bit, I'll show you the makeup of this course. It's a very short little course, so it's got about 2 subjects in it. The first one is this one over here, which is work effectively in the community sector, and it's got a little code. I won't go into too much detail, but basically every subject in the vet sector has a little code. So if you do this code, you do another diploma or certificate and it's got a unit with the same code, you don't need to do it again. And that's why they've got these codes. So wherever you go around Australia, if you've done this code unit, it doesn't matter what it's called, if that matches, you've done it. And as long as you've got a statement to say that you've done it, which we'll give you at the end of the course. Now, so that's the first subject, work effectively in the community sector. So this looks at different day-to-day issues that you need to be aware of, and it gives you a little bit of a background into the actual working side of how to conduct business in communities. The second subject is this one, so it's this code and it's that code, and what we've done is we've actually combined two units here. To get into the diploma, you only have to really finish the first subject, which is working effectively with culturally diverse clients. But what we've decided is that a lot of the times you'll be working with co-workers and Aboriginal people as well, so we've actually included a little it's about the same amount of work, but we've just made it appropriate so that you could work with so we cover a bit of cultural diversity, and we cover a bit of working with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. So those are the 2 units. So once you finish both units, you have finished the short course, and then you're ready to get going into the diploma. So what I'll do to finish off is I'll show you how to access the content and how to access the assessment for the first unit, and you pretty much do the same for the other unit as well. So